And yeah, I guess we'll do this again.
All right, we're doing it again. We're doing it live. And it will be once again Confluence. And once again, it will be Chinese against Delhi. Now, after the last game played out, who would you favor in terms of gaining more insight into their opponent's strategy? Would you favor MarineLorD against what the Delhi build was, or would you favor LucifroN against what MarineLorD was attempting to go for?
Yeah, it's an interesting question because obviously players now saw what they did the last game. So I would say that it's better for LucifroN because I think LucifroN was very caught off guard by those initial Fire
Mm-hmm.
Lancers. And now he's aware, he's like, okay, I need to stonewall, before Fire Lancers show up, or I need to be prepared for those Fire Lancers in some way. So
Can you play around that though if you're MarineLorD a little bit? Make him think you're going for Fire Lancers again. When you're
yeah.
actually not and you're going for a different strategy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the mind games and RTS games, I love it. It's so fascinating. It's so cool that you have like your go-to strategy, and then you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that just
Yep.
to play the mind game.
Yep. All right. So LucifroN has 2 scouts here. He's pushing MarineLorD back from the dock a little bit. MarineLorD still without a fishing ship on the way. Didn't quite have the wood as of yet, and is just going to start making one. But the 2 scouts from LucifroN will be able to take some HP off that dock and maybe even take it down if he doesn't respond.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Lucifron. It's really interesting. So he decided to train a second scout from his town center, and he immediately ran to the dock location pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And now that wall can't get up. MarineLorD had this walled off last time, which prevented any Delhi fishing boats from putting on
Yep.
aggression. But now that's not going to be the case this game.
Yeah, Lucifron's just going to keep the scout there. Delhi fishing ships can attack. They have an archer on board. So maybe he sends those over to raid the fishing ships a little bit, especially with that scout patrolling near that area, knowing that the wall off is not coming. MarineLorD does not have an Imperial officer out yet working on anything. So he's sending the villager now, and he's sending it with a scout. So he knows that it's important to get that wall there, and he's bringing his second scout back too.
Yeah, I like this. MarineLorD actually trained a second scout, and I think that's really key and can help,
I
push
think
back
Lucifron should
this.
send the fishing ships right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
here he
yeah.
comes. Here he comes. As soon as he saw that other scout coming, he sent the fishing ships forward. And is it going to be in time? It is going to be in time. MarineLorD will have to retreat here. MarineLorD will have 4 exposed fishing ships once this one comes out. He actually queued another one, but not sure that's a great idea as all of these are going to die. He's still queuing fishing ships.
Yeah, I think he really needs to cancel that one that's in queue at the moment and just try to get up to H2 like as soon as possible now.
You can garrison some, but
Yeah, you can only garrison 3, so
yeah. I guess from MarineLorD's point of view, he's idling the entire fishing economy from LucifroN, and he hasn't lost a ship yet. So it's kind of
Yeah,
worth
very
it
true.
here, as long as you keep up with the micro of garrisoning, ungarrisoning.
Yeah, very impressive micro from MarineLorD, just popping in the low HP
This is
fishing
ridiculous.
boats.
Actually ridiculous.
Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, and like you said, the 3 fishing boats are idled for
Yeah.
Lucifron.
Yeah, and MarineLorD doesn't care. I wonder when Lucifron's gonna realize this. It's just like, damn it. I tried to get him, but he got me.
Yeah, you know what Lucifron actually could do? He could start gathering fish right there, because the Delhi fishing boats, they can actually attack as they're fishing.
Okay.
So you can just like gather and get up to like 40 food and then be like, okay, now I'm going to head back.
He is proving that he lives up to his name. The MarineLorD, as he's perfectly content to just heal up his boats behind it. This is ridiculous, actually.
Yeah, this is really impressive.
How many fishing ships does LucifroN have behind? He's got 5 fishing ships that he's created behind this.
And yeah, we're seeing a lot more scout harassing coming to the meta. with, you know, people attacking villagers gathering on gold mines, of course attacking like the villagers that build docks. It's yeah, becoming a lot more common.
MarineLorD was from StarCraft 2. I realize that! Words can mean different things, my friends. Alright, MarineLorD. You got 2 fish in the dock. Garrison this one. Oh, he might be able to... He might lose one. He lost one. It's over now. It's over now.
And, and now we even have some spearmen from LucifroN coming forward. And, yeah, LucifroN is committing to the Age 1, so...
Oh, and he's using the spearmen to wall off. He's like,
Oh
I do not want your fish running away. Okay? Now I'm gonna keep you in here. I'm gonna keep you in your little pen. And I'm gonna be constantly attacking with my fishing ships. Never mind, I'm gonna leave with those and keep you in here. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I think he's now going to use the spearmen to try to take down the stock. And, yeah, this opening is looking really good from LucifroN.
So he's... I guess he just doesn't want to be raided by MarineLorD. And that's the reason for this wall. Yep, there we go. Now the junk can't get through.
Very nice. Wow, and look at that. All the resources invested into that junk, it almost feels wasted.
Yep.
Well, I suppose it can protect his dock, but, you know, you can't be aggressive with that junk now.
Nope. And now LucifroN doesn't need to play around it. He's also going for another wall off over here on this ford, but MarineLorD already has a villager there. So maybe thinking about making another sneak dock in the corner, potentially. What is this villager doing up here? Yep, sneak dock.
LucifroN now starting to age up to age 2. Good old 8-minute age up.
It's weird how it's a completely different strategy for him in this He's gone far more aggressive with the deli than last game.
Yeah, I really like how he's playing this. You know, a lot of fishing boats into a little bit of harassing, and then an age 1 bears. Very good and really cool and unique builds here.
Yep. Has added a ton of fishing ships behind this too. 13 fishing ships for LucifroN. His food economy is going to be insane. You can see the income per minute much higher than MarineLorD's. And he's still chasing this scout from MarineLorD around as he adds in his Dome of the Faith going up to that 2nd age. He's been chasing this around for a very long time.
Yeah, and MarineLorD is in a tough spot. He only has 7 fishing boats.
Oh my
up
god.
with the Imperial Academy. Trying to think of what his move is here.
So, he's targeted the junk to hit the wall, which means that it won't be hitting this spearman that started to make the extra palisade walls. There we go. Now it's hitting the spearman. And it'll go down. LucifroN cannot wall in MarineLorD completely. And MarineLorD, with that other sneaky dock, has managed to get a junk over in the middle of the confluence. And LucifroN will be forced to counter that with all of his fishing ships. And now he's got to be a little bit concerned about protecting his fish. So we'll see how he responds to this. Maybe a wall off across this ford would be the key, but that's going to be tough with 2 ships patrolling from MarineLorD.
Yeah, and that was a really smart play from MarineLorD, sneaking that dock. And LucifroN built the wall there, and so he thought that wall was going to prevent any sneaky docks. But the Vil was able to, you know, cross the river there before that wall went up. So this is really catching LucifroN off guard here.
And there's the Barbican of the Sun from MarineLorD. But there are 3 spearmen there. The spearmen will die to the junks, but maybe they pick off a villager before MarineLorD notices, as he's coming out with only 3 Vils to complete this. And never mind, the spearmen are just going to die. And a second dock from MarineLorD up in the north.
Yeah, and what you see a lot with players is you almost like don't fight sea on these river maps. Like LucifroN, he just forfeited that first dock location.
Yep.
And he built a second dock, and you know now all of his fishing boats are gathering safely. And that tower, the outpost on the edge of the river, is, you know, just so key there.
It's a very different game so far from last game. I mean, MarineLorD was the one going for the early walls, right? LucifroN doing that now. Barbican of the Sun in roughly the same position, near the middle. And LucifroN now making his way into more dough to try and counter the junks from MarineLorD. And he's going to have enough to push it back, especially with that outpost behind.
And that one junk at the other dock location of MarineLorD just trapped. It's just like, oh, so funny to see.
Still not even close to getting through those walls.
Yeah. No.
And now it's going to die. And LucifroN, I think, has made the correct decision here if he's going in to kill this.
Yeah, wow, that's actually quite interesting.
He can take out all these fish.
Yeah.
But there's another junk on the way from MarineLorD, and he's going to be healing up. So maybe this ends up being a mistake here from LucifroN. MarineLorD pulling away that ship for some reason. He's just going to pull all the fish away from there.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get a trap here with the junks and trap the dows here. And while keeping as many fishing boats alive as possible.
Takes
Trying
out
to do some
one.
body blocking here.
Manages to block the second one. He's going to take it out, but there's more Dow on the way to try and kill these fishing ships. And remember, MarineLorD didn't really have anything fishing at the north. He's made 2 extra ships, but he's trying to get these safe so they can get some food income from the water.
Yeah, MarineLorD placed another dock right next to the Barbican of the Sun. I really like that dock location. And now using the fishing boats to start repairing the junks here.
MarineLorD is currently sitting at 47 economic units, and LucifroN sitting at 53. LucifroN still microing down those fishing ships. MarineLorD trying to repair his junks. And more Dow on the way from LucifroN. Actually, it looks like he's making more fishing ships. He was, anyway.
Yeah, and definitely want to heal up these junks. Got quite a few very low HP. And, oh, looks like LucifroN is aging up to H3 behind this. So is it going to be time... Or, wait, no, I was supposed to say it's going to be time for fire lancers. No, it's going to be time for perhaps some stone walls and man-at-arms.
Yep. Maybe start thinking about grabbing those relics. Grabbing the sacred sites as well. It'd be really important here, especially with the walls that you already have down. Tried to make some more walls over here near MarineLorD's dock, but that's not going to happen with all those junks sitting there.
Yeah, 58 villagers for LucifroN to the 56 of MarineLorD. So the economies do look pretty even, but now LucifroN is starting to capture these sacred sites, and that's going to give him a pretty big boost to his economy. And I'm not sure if MarineLorD is going to really be able to contest them. Because, yeah, he's got no like land military, and if LucifroN can just capture 3 sacred sites, that's going to be a lot of gold gen. Let alone capturing relics, too.
Yep. The MarineLorD has had the increased villager production because he was in the Song Dynasty quite a while ago, and he does have 3 TCs, so he's going to start pulling ahead a little bit here probably. Yeah, he's at 63 villagers already, and a big part of that count, I believe, is from fishing ships from LucifroN, which will start to run out of fish sooner rather than later, and aren't as flexible of an economy as just pure villagers are. You can't really transfer them if you want to diversify.
And MarineLorD using the junk to pick up some spearmen here. Going to try to keep his dock alive. It is on fire, so it will go down if it doesn't get repaired, but there's already a second dock right next to it.
Although the Dow are killing more fishing ships for MarineLorD. LucifroN keeps coming in here to the right. He's killed off all the fishing ships there. It looks like MarineLorD has 1 garrison within the dock, but that's it. And LucifroN is not letting up with this pressure on the water. It's constantly coming in, constantly picking off the economy, keeping himself in the advantage in terms of fishing boats.
And yeah, this game is very back and forth. Honestly, it's hard to say who's got the lead at the moment. LucifroN is up in H3, which, you know, he's got the lead there. But as you were saying, MarineLorD is in the Song Dynasty, so his villagers are training in 13 seconds instead of 20 seconds from his town center. So that's going to help his eco explode really quickly.
Yeah, and we can see it start to widen here. He was ahead by 3 villagers before. He's at 74 right now. We go to LucifroN at 65. So MarineLorD is going to get further and further ahead in eco. Needs to kind of replace some of his lumber camps, I think, at this point. He's trying to tax them, maybe, but needs to make things a little bit more efficient.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of walking time there.
Yeah.
And no wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow does increase the movement speed of vills, so those are just regular slow-moving vills going quite far to those lumber camps.
There's the junks from MarineLorD pushing back across and going for an outpost to secure the shoreline. Going for quite a few outposts, actually. All along the shore. So even if LucifroN gets control of the water once again, if MarineLorD upgrades those outposts, he should be able to hold him off and prevent him from making his way down these rivers. That was a good demolition ship from LucifroN, taking out the junk, keeping his fishing economy safe. Still has 15 boats here. He'll be running out of fish pretty soon, but he wants to keep those gathering as long as possible.
And MarineLorD is now in H3. He aged up with the astronomical clock tower, and he also dropped down 5 archer ranges, which is interesting. So that basically indicates that he's not going to try to rush for Fire Lancers, because he would still have to go to the other dynasty. In order to get Fire Lancers. But if you're going to build this many archery ranges, then obviously you're not going to be unlocking those Fire Lancers for a long time. So instead, prioritizing the crossbows and just staying with just the one H3 landmark.
We're going to have ourselves a little bit of a slower game here.
Yeah.
It took MarineLorD a very long time to try and tighten the noose last game, and then of course we had the LucifroN refused to be finished off, and LucifroN has gotten himself in a much better position this game than he was last. Ooh, Wallalow.
Somewhere. Was it just a single horseman? Oh, we didn't get it. Scholar was already low HP, it looks like. Oh, shoot, I'm a little bit ahead of you. Let me pause
No. I saw him die. I'm at 1746 right now.
Okay. Oh, good. Cool.
Yeah. Is he deleting these fishing ships, or did they go down to something? I saw some fishing ships die from LucifroN.
I think that was a demo?
Maybe.
Maybe, I'm not sure. We do have some outposts going up along the river here for MarineLorD, so... yeah, and the Chinese outposts, they're actually, like, a bit stronger because they shoot... when you upgrade them, you get hand cannon slits instead of arrow slits. And it shoots this a hand cannon, which is 25 attack. It attacks every 3 seconds, so it's not as frequently, but it kind of packs like a big punch with every shot.
It's more intimidating, too.
Yeah.
When you hear that shot, you just want to run away, you know?
Yeah, it is.
All right, more junks going down there for MarineLorD. There's the explosive ships on the high seas from LucifroN, looking for some potential picks. Very similar to the last game. Manages to take out a demo from MarineLorD and takes out the dock at the same time. The Barbican of the Sun not doing enough damage output to prevent these from running right underneath it. And there's transport ships here from LucifroN. He's going to attempt to hide that and take out the demo ship from MarineLorD. So he's thinking about loading some stuff up, maybe some infantry, to head over to MarineLorD's economy and also capturing this sacred site again.
Yeah, and wow, look at the economies now. We haven't looked at the Vill count in a while.
Yep.
And with that Song Dynasty going where the Vills train 30
it got out of
seconds,
control really fast.
Yeah, it does. MarineLorD on 106 villagers compared to LucifroN on 68.
Yep. Oh, please, demo. We need a demo over by these crossbows. We need it now. It's going to be tough because MarineLorD will see it with these outposts in advance, but If LucifroN can do it, this could be a big swing. That outpost is not upgraded. The crossbows are attacking the wall. And the demo goes down. Damn.
Oh, did it get upgraded just in time?
Yeah,
maybe?
I think it did.
Oh.
Yeah. Upgraded just in time so that demo got sniped. There's another one on the way, though. Come on. Come on.
Oh, it's gonna get through.
MarineLorD.
React.
Oh, no. Oh, the crossbows going down to the demo. It manages to get a huge explosion, and LucifroN taking out the entire military from MarineLorD. What a play.
God.
Managed to sneak through. One shot left on this demo. Oh my God.
I did not expect every crossbow to go down there. I was thinking that would be a big demo, but I did not expect that.
MarineLorD is gonna be clicking that control group and going, what?
Yeah, when you first notice what happened,
Yeah.
oh god.
Oh, but big demo from MarineLorD now on the fishing ships from LucifroN. I think he got 7 fishing ships there. Say goodbye to the fishing economy. LucifroN, MarineLorD getting a little bit of revenge. And it looks like he'll get some more here on the infantry. Wow,
Yeah.
like the last 2 minutes have just been demo shot after demo shot.
Yeah, and getting demos on fishing boats it always feels so good because not only are you killing like the fishing boats, which are villagers, but those fishing boats are also holding food, and they can at times they can hold up to 40 food.
Yep.
So you're just eliminating all of those resources.
Let's look at the economy. We got 127 villagers for MarineLorD. We got 79 for LucifroN, but LucifroN does have control of some sacred sites. Does he have any relics too? I see a couple that can be taken by him. I don't know how many he has in the bank. Yeah, he's got 2 in the mosque right now. I think that's it.
Yeah, 3 sacred sites for LucifroN, definitely quite good, giving him a lot of gold gen. But yeah, this Chinese economy, 131 villagers. That is a lot.
Fishing ships constantly being taken down. It's just another game of constant stream of demos from LucifroN. He's got the transport ship still alive, thinking about landing maybe some more units. At some point, he's building up again with the men-at-arms and with the spearmen. Looks like he wants to head over. But even if he gets there, like, what do you really do with MarineLorD having those crossbows? It feels like infantry are just very underwhelming in this situation if you're looking for a push.
Yeah, MarineLorD's looking quite good here. And at some point, he's going to get to the next dynasty, right?
Yep.
Like, at some point, if this game keeps stalling like this, we're going to see Fire Lancers. And we'll have to see if LucifroN's going to be ready for that.
Lots of fishing boats here for MarineLorD. But lots of demos for LucifroN. Can MarineLorD get it? Oh, huge demo shot. Takes out 3 demos from LucifroN. All we've seen this game are explosions.
Yeah, demos can be quite fun to play with. Just the value you can get from them, right? It's like they're so micro-intensive. So rewarding when you get a huge demo explosion.
Yeah. I forget who it was the first time I got demoed. It was on like Warring Islands or something. It might have even been you the first time I played you. I had a bunch of camels and someone demoed all my camels, and it was I didn't realize they could do it in AOE4. I knew that you could do it in AOE 2, but it was so demoralizing to lose all those units, and LucifroN's gonna lose a few more. MarineLorD's gonna take back the sacred site. It was so demoralizing to get hit with that.
Oh yeah, it is. MarineLorD looking really good, being in control again, and yeah, trying to expand some stone walls too here. MarineLorD now actually aging up to age 4. He looks like he's skipping the Fire Lancers actually.
Okay. Skipping the Fire Lancers. LucifroN now at 91 villagers. MarineLorD is going to go for a wall off on the left side of LucifroN's base. Just ignores the villagers with the crossbows. And now there's a mangonel out from LucifroN. So MarineLorD definitely needs to get rid of this immediately. And he does.
Yeah, that a little unfortunate there. That mangonel, if fired right away, could have got a big value off on the crossbows potentially. But the crossbows are actually pretty decent at like killing mangonels.
Yep.
If just because of the high burst damage.
And not only is MarineLorD pushing, LucifroN is pushing as well. Over to the right side here. MarineLorD not noticing that right away. He was attempting to go after the wall that LucifroN made. And it's only villagers for him. Very few crossbows. He is managing to have quite an effective counter raid with these lancers. But
crossbows. Oh, MarineLorD reacting right away though, putting the crossbows in thread formation, but only actually sniped one of the mangoes there.
Yep, Mangonel getting another good shot. MarineLorD gonna be able to snipe this down before the second shot comes in, yes. And he's gonna be able to defend against this infantry. Heading on to the right side of his economy. Adding more crossbows at home. And continuing with the raids with the crossbows and the lancers in LucifroN's eco. Let's check the villager count again. LucifroN at 86. MarineLorD staying steady at 117. More mangonels on the way from LucifroN. So MarineLorD's crossbow, I think their days are numbered. He just needs to find some sort of value with them before they eventually die.
Yeah, and he actually upgraded them, so we have elite crossbows here. Interesting, like, army composition to, you know, decide to continue to produce the crossbows in H3. But I think it makes sense versus Delhi, because Delhi, they like to go man-at-arms a lot, so crossbows, you know, are the direct counter there. And the crossbows also do pretty good against the elephants, which, you know, we haven't seen any elephants, but you can even, like, make them in preparation, right? Or if you think there may be elephants.
Ooh, I think the crossbows might be dead now. Yeah. They're dead. That Mangonel getting some great shots against them. And the last one will fall here. MarineLorD's going to need another force coming forward. He's got some more lancers coming in for the raids. Constantly picking off villagers from LucifroN. The early strategy from LucifroN was great, with the wall-offs and everything, harassing with the fishing ships, but MarineLorD calmly defending against that. And LucifroN is going to tap out here. We did have a ream. MarineLorD was in the advantage the first time around, and MarineLorD does indeed take the victory. It is 2-1 for the Frenchman as we go into game number 4 coming up.
Yeah, MarineLorD did such a good job, like, keeping his cool this game. Like, early on, it looked really bad for him, and you know, as a player, a lot of times you get in those situations where, like, you start falling behind early, and it can be so easy to get frustrated and then, you know, kind of lose your cool and start playing worse. But, you know, MarineLorD did such a good job just keeping, you know, staying calm, keeping his cool, and somehow, like, continuing to slowly crawl back into the game.
That fishing ship standoff at the beginning, I think so many players would have panicked and like tried to run their fish or tried to build an outpost there to stop it or something. But he just realized you can keep garrisoning and heal them, and he's never